Yes.
I'm taking over. I'm taking
10 things MrBeast can't live without. My guess, I don't know anything besides. What would he? Probably like his YouTube channels. He would probably say YouTube channels.
over the channel. This is now a MrBeast video.
I
10
actually don't
essentials
know
I can't live without
what is 10
with
essentials
MrBeast.
I'm genuine. Oh my god, is this just a promo?
My first essential is AirPods. I mean, I think this goes without saying. These things are a gift from God. I'm on the phone all the time. I usually burn through like 2 or 3 pairs of these a day. So, like I have to like cycle and recharge them, which is why this has a green strip on it. Because I have like my green AirPods, I have my yellow AirPods, I have my pink AirPods. These will usually run out of battery before like 1 or 2 p.m. and then the gold ones will run out of battery.
Does this nigga live with AirPods in? I've never met it. He burns the battery out that fast, unless he's been using the same 3 since like unless like when the AirPods first dropped, this nigga just bought 3 pairs. Okay, but if you mean to tell me this nigga genuinely has shit in his ears for so long that he actually burns through 2 whole full charges of AirPods and then uses a third one, is
Around like 8 or 9 p.m. and then, you know, the pink ones will last me until I end up going to bed. So I'd say I'd probably take like 60 or 70 phone calls a day. So these just make it 10 times more fun. And then of course,
60 or 70 phone calls a day. Now that I think about it, like, it makes sense though. When you as busy as a nigga as MrBeast, and MrBeast, like, yeah, there's a company around him, but the company is literally built around him. He is the foundation. Everything has to go through him. If he doesn't greenlight the shit does not happen. So when you think about it, when you think of all the shit he's technically in charge of, yeah, he probably does get a lot of phone calls. I would be fucking livid. Yo, imagine if this nigga gets sick. Like, does the whole operation just die? If MrBeast gets sick, like, what happens? Like, that's a genuine question. If MrBeast gets sick, what happens to the channels? Like, where do y'all even go from here? This nigga has 60 phone calls a day. Who are these 60 niggas gonna call now? Who do they call?
I'm watching YouTube, stuff like this, it just comes in clutch. I do lose quite a bit of AirPods. So I probably do like, you know, 300-400 flights a year. Sometimes I accidentally leave them in the seat cushions, or like I think I've lost 2 pairs this year because they've fallen out of my pocket and they've.
Wait, this year as in last year? As in 2025? Yeah, definitely 2025.
Slid back underneath the seats on like a commercial flight, and then we just can't find them.
This nigga flies
I'm pretty sure people just steal
commercial?
my AirPods when that happens. So yeah, I probably burned through at least a dozen pairs this year. My next essential is a sleeping mask. Give me that bad boy. So I don't know what this brand is.
If you're on 300 flights a year, I couldn't imagine. Oh, that, like, he definitely has a PJ. But then, like, why the fuck was he even taking a commercial flight if you... This nigga has a jet. Why is this nigga even taking commercial?
But they are goated when it comes to sleeping masks. I am always traveling, right? Like when we build 100 wells in Africa, or, you know, I'm burying myself alive for 7 days, or we're seeing the difference between a $1 bunker and a $1 billion bunker. I'm always traveling the world, and I can't count the amount of times I've had to take a nap, literally just on the floor of an airport or on the side of the road on a sidewalk. And you put on the eye mask, you know, and then you put in the AirPods, and you can sleep anywhere, literally. One like mental trick I like to do when I've like been filming for 16, 17 hours, I got like a 2-hour break, but we're in like the middle of nowhere and it's not comfortable. I throw on the mask, I put in the AirPods, play white noise, and then I just like to trick myself into thinking I'm just in my bed at my house. Since you can't see or hear anything, it like kind of works. I'm not a believer in wake up at 5 a.m. I like working super late into the night, so perfect day for me would end at 3 or 4 a.m. and then, you know, get up at noon. When we're doing these big videos, it doesn't matter what I want. I just sleep whenever I can break away from the camera. And so the beauty of this mask right here is these are detachable, right? So like not everyone's face is the same, so why should their sleeping mask be the same? So in this case, you can put it exactly where your eyes are. And like the worst part about a sleeping mask, guys, I've researched dozens of sleeping masks. I know everything about them. The worst thing you can have with the sleeping mask is like a little bit of light comes in the bottom, right? It's brutal. You want to be pitch black, which is why these eye protectors really kind of almost suction cup to your eyes. And the fact that you can adjust them, it's goated.
Wow.
There you go. Throw some AirPods in, ready to hit the hay.
That's all it takes.
All right. Third thing I can't live without, thank you, is
AirPods,
my
sleep
fans.
mask,
You know, and so this is actually a recent letter that we received. And one of my favorite things to do when I'm feeling overworked or like depressed is
I wonder how they, because obviously he can't read every letter. So how does he choose the letters he does read? I mean, I don't know.
just go, you know, open up some letters and read them. I haven't read this one yet. This is just a new letter. It says, "Hi, Mr. Beast. My name is Luke. I hope this card reached you well." It did, Luke. I hope Luke sees this video. "I've always wanted to talk to you, and I'm writing you to say, yesterday I had a Feastables. It was amazing." That's cool, Luke. "I love watching your YouTube videos. They are great." I won't read the whole thing, but oh. This basically says he loves the channel, inspired by the videos. Luke, thank you for sending me this letter. And you know, and I picked this as my third essential because obviously without the fans, without the people who watch my videos, I'd have nothing. Like they're the
I'm not
reason.
gonna lie, this nigga looks too good for, not attractive, but like too healthily like stable. Like no cap. Has this nigga ever like had a? This nigga's never stopped. Actually, this nigga has to be the most consistent nigga I know. This nigga is always posting. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like he might be the only nigga, and he shows up in all his videos on all his channels. Mind you, this is not his only channel. This nigga has a MrBeast Reacts and a MrBeast Games, gaming shit. So it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this nigga just works. Get out of my face, please.
Get to do the videos I do. They're the reason I get to live the life I live, and it wouldn't be a 10 essentials without the fans, in my opinion.
Supporter.
Oh my gosh. And for my fourth essential, you can throw it. All right. Whew, it's time for me to look like a giant nerd. This is Dune, the board game. So here's the deal. I really, really, really like strategy games. It's something I've just been obsessed over my entire life, whether it's StarCraft, League of Legends, any, you know, real-time strategy game. A strategy board game in its purest form is basically chess, right? Whoever is the better player usually wins. But the problem with chess is it's so skill-based that it essentially turns into just whoever's willing to devote most of their time to the game. You just have to put tens of thousands of hours into it. I don't have that kind of time. So that's like a really skill-based board game. On the other end of the spectrum, you have something like Catan, which is like a game where you roll dice and you collect resources. The problem is the dice rolling is very random, and so that takes a lot of skill base. And so like a really good player might not win a lot in Catan just because they don't get lucky, right? So I was always trying to find like, what is a game that has a little bit of luck, but not enough where great people don't consistently win, but also skill-based in a way. And so Dune was actually the first board game. I tried so many different ones looking for this like weird blend I'm trying to describe, that it is like a really skill-based game, but it doesn't require you to devote literally every hour of your life to be at the top of it. And so this is a game I got hooked on a couple years ago. I love it. Every year I host a yearly tournament in my hometown where I fly the top 32 players around, or 31, because I'm one of them. So 31 other top players around the world down, and we compete in Dune in person. I mean, it's one of the largest board game tournaments, cash prizes in the world each year. The first one I hosted, I actually ended up winning. It was pretty crazy with over $10,000 on the line. So I won the first tournament. Second one, I think I placed like 6th. Third one, like 8th, and then the last one, I think I placed 10th. So I'm progressively getting worse in the world, but I love this board game. It's so much fun, and I think more people should give it a try. Do I have a top 5 board games? Dune, 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 and Risk. I loved playing Risk when I was a little kid. The next thing I can't live without. Take a guess what this is.
Box?
I'm serious, leave a comment. I'm curious what you guys think this contraption is. Okay, so basically, your boy's always on the road. One thing that's really hard when you're always flying or you're in Malawi in the middle of Africa, you know, 5 hours away from the nearest city is, you know, getting food that has protein. And so this is actually a heated lunchbox. This thing's pretty cool. So basically,
I just know that shit's overly expensive for no reason.
I love this thing. Oh, you guys actually put food in it. Oh, thank you. You press this button right here and it turns this on. And this is basically just like a stove, and you close it in, and this whole thing turns into a microwave. So this thing is sealed, and so you can just put some chicken and rice and maybe some avocado in here. 5 hours later, when you're on set, grab this bad boy, turn it on, it'll heat it up, and then a minute later you have like fresh food, like a microwave from home. It also can become cold as well. So this is like fundamentally changed my life. I love it so much. Oh, you can already tell like the bottom of the sushi is now really warm because it's literally heating it. This is, bro, I love this thing. Is this sushi old? I hope not. I hope I don't die because I ate 2-day-old sushi. Oh, yep.
We do be wearing that.
How do I explain this? I'm really pale. And so when I'm filming outside all the time, I constantly get sunburned. You probably even tell my face is usually a little red. So I like to wear hats like this, just, you know, all around, blocks the sun. Especially in my older videos, people are always like, why are you wearing that weird straw hat? Why are you wearing it? And it's like, guys, I'm filming in the sun for 15 hours. I'm trying not to get sunburned. It's funny because when I first started wearing these like umbrella type hats, people were always making fun of me. But after a while, it kind of became synonymous with my brand. Like my skin in Fortnite, he's wearing this straw hat. And my skin in a lot of other video games, I think like Stumble Guys and others. So now it's kind of like cool.
How many video games are you in?
Photos of people when they dress up for Halloween, they'll wear the straw hat. And so what started as a thing I just wore because my face was constantly getting sunburned, kind of turned into like my own little thing. Oh, here we go. This is a photo of when I proposed to my girlfriend, now fiance Tia. She is incredibly beautiful. She is very important because I just literally work all the time. And she's one of the few non-work things I have in my life and really helps keep me sane. I've found like my teenage years and early 20s, I was basically like 18 hours a day, nonstop, every day, living and breathing this stuff. And I just found that it was, I don't know, it was like every month I was like losing my mind, and like we're just not as humans built to be under that much pressure and intense work schedule every single day, and you need to occasionally have some way of releasing stress for a few hours. On top of all that, I just, you know, really love being around her, and she's amazing. So very grateful for my fiance. And we're also in this video holding her cute doggos. That one is Alfie. That one is Theo. We had just adopted Theo like a couple days before I proposed, so Theo looks like a little baby in it. I love everything in this photo. The next thing I can't live without, I didn't even catch it, are my contacts. So, fun fact, your boy is borderline blind, especially in his right eye. When I was a teenager, I thought that it was just normal, that things really far away were blurry. I just thought it was like that for everyone. And I remember one time, you know, across the field, there were trees, and someone said something about like a bird on them. I was like, bro, how the hell do you see that bird? Like, how do you even see the freaking branches? What do you mean? And I was like, do you guys see them? And they're like, yeah, what do you mean, Jimmy? And I was like, and it like hit me. I was like, oh, you're supposed to be able to see things far away. And like my whole worldview shattered. I got deja vu of like one time in Little League, I struck out so bad that my coach literally made my mom take me to the eye doctor. And that eye doctor needs to get fired because I don't know why, but the eye doctor said my eyesight was fine. But there are so many like little times throughout my teenage lives that pointed to I can't see. But anyways, in my early 20s, I like went to a different eye doctor. Within like 2 minutes, he was like, yeah, you're like borderline blind in your right eye. It's pretty bad. And I was like, oh, I've just been 21 years deep with this. And so I started wearing contacts a couple years ago, and that's a complete
Damn,
game
how did he
changer,
drive?
obviously. This is just, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I realized I was blind. I realized it was getting bad when I would hop in the car and on the highway, you know how they have like the overarching signs with like the exits and then like the distance, like hey, thing 1 mile, bro. I dead ass would look at it and I couldn't read shit at all. I was like, and then my dad would be like, you know what exit we're getting off at? I was like, I can't. I didn't. Was that the exit? I dead ass couldn't see. I was blind as a bitch. I literally could not see, and that was the moment I knew I needed glasses. Like it was actually getting bad.
If you have dry eyes because you're wearing contacts all the time, you just, you know, whip it out, get 2 little drops in. I tried wearing glasses one time. Everyone made fun of me, and then I just switched to contacts. The next thing I can't live without.
Money.
Hey, wait, sir. Do you know what's in here?
Now it seems
no,
like
what is actually in here is $10,000.
For MrBeast,
obviously, if you
sense.
watch my videos,
This nigga always just has briefcases.
We have a lot of
with
these
10K.
briefcases. I actually have like probably 500 of them in my studio because we're just constantly giving away money so much. So $10,000 is real money. I want to give you this money. Can you split it with the crew? Yeah. All right. I'm taking over. I'm taking over the channel. This is now a MrBeast video. Jeremy, here is $10,000. I want you to split it evenly with the crew.
I got y'all, man. I got y'all. Trust me.
Wait, do you have grills in your teeth?
Yeah, I do.
Bro, okay.
Gotta get some grills.
You know.
He's finna take that 1K to fuck back.
Yeah, I'll totally get grills. Hey, don't take the whole
He's finna
thing.
take that 1K to fuck back.
Let's go.
You got grills, you don't need that shit.
But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a MrBeast video
Take it back.
to waste some money. So
Stole that
thank
shit.
you guys. Heck yeah. The last thing I can't live without is Feastables. Let me just put these bad boys right here. Feastables is our chocolate brand, and a lot of people don't realize this, but on the more serious side, there's over 1.5 million children that work in illegal child labor on cacao farms. 46% of all labor on cacao farms in West Africa is illegal child labor. And so I started a chocolate company, and we do 3 things differently than most other chocolate companies. We use fair trade certified beans, and we pay 100% of our farmers living income reference price. And most importantly, we audit and remediate child labor on our farms. So we only work with farms that have child labor auditing and remediation systems on there. So that's
my question is, does this decrease the number of children, the number of child labor farms, or does it just like make a competitive, ethical chocolate brand?
This is something I'm very passionate about. I hope to one day cause a catalyst using my platform plus Feastables to get over 1 million kids out of illegal child labor. Any of you who have ever eaten Feastables, I'm just very grateful for helping us achieve our mission, because I don't think you need to use child labor to make chocolate. How about the camera guys? Camera lives matter too. Here you go. There you go. Heck yeah. All right.
I want chocolate.